Okay, back to the Tecate project. I don't remember if I even put it on the video, but the rear sprocket that was on there was real sharp, and I had stuff on it, electrical tape, because it was so sharp, and I never even looked at it that close. But after further inspection, you can see that the pitch is almost, you know, what, 7/8 of what it's supposed to be on this one. And then after further inspection, you can see that they torched it out apparently. Did a nice job, you know, whatever they were doing, but it don't work for 520 chain, so we got a holy moly 520 chain, 34 tooth rear, which is going to make for a small chain and a big speed. So I'm going to get that put on there. I found this bolt online. Supposedly that has the dimensions for that lower motor mount bolt. I'm going to try that today. Got the hubs. And holy moly, I think whatever powder coat was on there was unbelievable. I tried 2 different strippers, then aircraft stripper, the good stuff, and it would like bubble the edge, and that's about it. So we ended up doing even sandblasting. Wasn't even really hammering it too hard. Of course, our sandblaster was, you know, maybe not 100%, but we hit that with the torch and burned all that shit off of there. And then it sandblasted off just like it should. So I'm going to paint them, get them on there today. Different kinds of things. So it should be awesome. Stay tuned. Okay, those are drying nicely. I'll show you where I'm at with this. I started tightening down all the shock stuff because we figured out that we can charge and resituate the shock reservoir all when it's in the bike. But I've got these lowermost shock bolts, and I already tried kind of half fixing one. I'll show you what I got going on. They will not, you can't even hardly see them. Where am I at here? You might as well get you so you can see them, huh, boys? Okay, that guy right there, I'll try to use a pointer. And then it's a hex on this side. Sorry, machine screw. And then on the other side it's just a bolt, but they've got standard stuff in there. So who knows the malleability. I wrote down the size, I think it's 10 by 20, so I'm just going to get some actual metric fasteners for it. But let me get it out of there and let me show you what I'm talking about here. Actually, let's go. What kind of view is that? Don't mind the oil leak right here that I'm still trying to chase down. I believe it's coming out of the clutch cover gasket. And in order to take the clutch cover off, you need to unhook the exhaust valve and drain all the coolant and drain all that. So you know what? I've already had these quit leaking after a couple. You know, you run them, get them hot, the vibrations. Let them cool off, the vibrations. See, like this is tightened and it just, I'll show you when I get it out. It's amazing it loosens. Why does it loosen if it won't tighten? Anybody got a theory on that one? I didn't think so. It'll loosen on there, but it won't tighten. I gotta jack the weight. I gotta jack off the weight. Okay, where am I at? Right here. Okay, what am I? Oh God. Okay. Don't get your finger in there. Oh. There you go. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not, but these, like I said, who knows what they're made out of. I'll see if I can get it. This is GoPro focus. But they're all jacked up. So what I did was give them the best chance I can. I put a washer on the other one to try to space it to get it out on the better threads. But like I say, as easy as them are to get in and out, not too bad. I'm just gonna half fix them, get them snug. We're not gonna be going jumping or nothing like that anytime soon, and probably never. This is just gonna be a rip around, pop some wheelies, call her good type of a buggy. Okay, for some reason we're not pumping any water. The engine's real cold or hot and the radiators are cold. I could have sworn that I checked that when I had it running last. Here I am trying to figure out why this thing doesn't have any circulation. So I tried the other water pump from home and it's not exactly the same, but there's really nothing, what could be wrong with this, right? Well, you'll notice I'm coming into the arse hole because when I took this off, there was still coolant all up in this pipe and none coming out the bottom. Like, what did I do? Leave a rag in there or something like that? Oh no, craziest thing I ever see. So I look in there and it's kind of loose. And I look down and it's like, does that thing have a hex? Is it magnetic? And holy crap, after some soaking, it's an old nut driver bit that was stuck just perfectly down in there, blocked it off. So that's awesome actually, because now I know exactly what it is.